Hi, I'm Arthur.
And I'm Ben.
And we're here reporting for the BBC School Report at Tunbridge Wells Grammar School for Boys. This year, we have decided to focus our news story on the Olympics and what impact it is having on our local area.
With the Olympics rapidly approaching, sports centres all over the country are having to think about how they can get involved. We sent Tom to report on what our local sports centres are doing.
Hello, I'm Tom from BBC School Report, and I'm here at Tunbridge Wells Sports Centre talking to Stuart Wild, who's the Sports Development Officer here, about what he thinks this sports centre is doing for the Olympics. Has the Sports Centre made any special arrangements or plans for any people nearby in preparation for the Olympics?
We have, Tom. We work closely with Tunbridge Wells Borough Council, and the two initiatives that we're doing are 100 Days to Go, which I believe is on April the 21st, 22nd, which is the weekend. It's a 100 days countdown to the Olympics. And as far as the sports centre is concerned, we are putting on Olympic type activities all over that weekend, totally free of charge for people to participate in.
Well, hosting the Olympics in this country, do you think it will bring more people to do more sporting activities?
I extremely think so, because normally there is an upsurge in participation in sport after a major event, and as I mentioned earlier, I think with the excitement and of the Olympics coming to the UK for the first time in many years, and also we've got outstanding squads of athletes and performers, and I'm sure with the success of that it will inspire a lot of people to take up sport or get involved with Olympic sport as well.
After our interview with the Sports Development Officer, we went into Tunbridge Wells Town to ask the public if they knew about any events taking place in preparation for the Olympic Games, mainly organised by the Sports Centre.
Nope. No.
At the moment, no.
No, I don't. I'm completely ignorant about it all.
What do you think the Olympics will do for the local area, and do you think more people will take up sport now?
If it doesn't lead to more people taking up sport, I would be very surprised. That's the reason why I picked up a ball or a bat and played sport. It's because, I saw sporting heroes on the TV and wanted to emulate what they were doing. And, even now, 40 odd years later, if I see people doing what they do best, taking sport to another level, then, that's inspirational, that.
We have concluded that the Sports Centre need to do more to publicise what great things they're doing for the Olympics for Tunbridge Wells.
Thank you, Tom. Local sports groups are all playing their part to help with the Olympics. Our reporter Harry talks to Mark from Tunbridge Athletics Club on their contributions and achievements.
Hello. Tunbridge Athletics Club is a key part of a local effort to become a sporty and active community.
We've been to Tunbridge Athletics to find out about their contributions to the Olympics.
Hello, I'm here today with Mark from Tunbridge Athletics Club. We're here to discuss about how young people are getting involved in sport.
Well, the club as a whole has over 600 members, so they're between 9 years old and probably 70 years old. On a club night, we've got two nights a week, we probably have 200 to 300 down here on a very busy evening.
Do you feel there's been a sudden interest in sport due to the Olympics?
Certainly there's an interest, but I don't think it's made a difference to the number of people that come to the athletic club. Bearing in mind we also had Kelly Holmes, who's a local resident and was a member of the athletic club, and we didn't particularly see an upsurge just because Kelly came along. Certainly there's a wider interest though in the sport, and hopefully when it's on the television people get excited and it gives those that are doing it a boost in their motivation.
What do you think it takes to encourage young people to commit to sport?
Well, I always think one of the most important things is having supportive parents, because, for example, we'll have people that travel 30 minutes to a training session, do an hour's training, and then drive 30 miles home. Unless the parents are willing to do that, it's very difficult for young people sometimes to get to a club and get involved. So I think any young sports person has a lot of thanks to give to their parents, really, to encourage them, because without that they probably wouldn't do it.
Are you planning any special events or occasions to coincide with the Olympics?
Well, I know there are plans, and there's meetings going on at the moment between the school, the athletic club and the Australian team that are coming over. So for example, they want to have a primary day, primary school mini Olympics here in the summer, which hopefully we'll get involved in. But it has to be done in conjunction with the Australian team who are training here and have got exclusive use of the track and facilities for 3 weeks.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Back to the studio.
Thank you, Harry. An interesting insight into local clubs and what it takes to be a sports person. Many people have mixed views on the Olympics being held in London. Some people are looking forward to it, others aren't. Over to Tom at Claremont Primary School to interview school children and what they think about the Olympics.
Hi, I'm Tom and I'm here with Twgsb boys reporting for the BBC News School Report team. I'm here at Claremont Primary School to interview some of the Year 5s about the Olympics and what they think of it.
I'm on the Olympic School Committee and we want to do so many things that are going to be fun with the children. The whole school from reception to Year 6 going to go down to the town and watch the Olympic torch coming through Tunbridge Wells, which will be a magnificent experience. We're going to teach them all about the ideals and all the different things that go on, determination and all the other bits and pieces, and I think they're going to really love it. In fact, we're going to do a whole Olympic week for them.
I'm looking forward to the sports because it's going to be amazing just looking at the professional people doing how they can do it. I'm looking forward to the whole atmosphere and how everyone's building up and everyone's getting really excited. We had an Olympic athlete come in and hopefully he's trying to be in the Olympics.
I think it's a great thing that the Olympics is being held in London and it will inspire loads of other children to get into sport.
The teachers are really help you and really want everyone to enjoy it, and the Olympics is coming up, so it's really good time for everyone to kind of enjoy the sport. A big thank you here to everyone at Claremont Primary School who we interviewed. I'm Tom, reporting for BBC News School Report. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Tom. Tickets to the Olympics were incredibly difficult to come by, with demand for tickets being phenomenal. But just how difficult was it to get tickets? We sent Harry to find out.
The 2012 Olympics, London's golden hour. But do the people of Britain have tickets to this event? And should we have priority over other countries? We completed an online survey and asked the people of Tunbridge Wells to help us find out. Hi, did you get tickets to the Olympics?
No, I didn't. No.
No, I didn't.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
No.
No, I didn't. I didn't, no. Yep.
And was it easy applying for it?
Yes.
And do you think British people should have priority in getting the tickets?
Well, no, I think it's a world event.
Yeah.
I think not really, because it's a worldwide event and all nations have taken part, and seeing that we're the hosts, we should give everyone the same opportunity to get tickets.
I think it's going to be open for all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it's a worldwide event.
Yeah, but I think a percentage should go to us as we are hosting the event.
Yeah. Okay.
There's all nationalities there. It's the biggest sporting event on the planet, so I don't see why we should get priority because it's not a country. I think if you want to make the effort to come from Australia, then fair play.
Our online survey shows that 72% of young people are looking forward to the Olympics. 61% think it will economically benefit Britain. 56% say that they will be watching more than 5 events on TV. However, 66% didn't get tickets, and 77% have never been to a major foreign sporting event. This is Harry, reporting for Twgsb School Report. Back to you in the studio.
Interesting stuff. So, Arthur, did you get any tickets?
No, and I don't really want to talk about it.
Oh, right. Now, the Olympic torch is an interesting subject. How many people know how the torch works and what it represents? One of our ex-pupils, Matt, has been chosen to be an Olympic torchbearer. Our reporter, Jeremy, interviewed Matt to find out how he was chosen.
Hello, I'm Jeremy. And I'm Tom. And we're here at Tunbridge Wells to see what people think about the Olympic torch coming through Tunbridge Wells. So we went to the centre of Tunbridge Wells to ask what the public thought. You probably may already know that the Olympic torchbearer is coming through here. So how do you think Tunbridge Wells will respond to this?
I expect quite a lot of people will come out and watch.
So do you think it will be a good thing for Tunbridge Wells? Will it help it in any way?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing for the country, isn't it?
Yeah. So, what will you be doing at the time? Will you be doing anything like what you did this being police?
Yeah,
Will you be
other than public
protecting
reassurance.
him, or will you just be around the public still?
That's probably undecided yet, but no doubt there will be a police presence for the safety of the crowds and the safety of the torch bearers themselves.
So, will it affect you in any way, or is that about?
Hopefully not, but you know, we never can tell if things, unexpected incidents happen, then we're busted.
Thank you. I'm reporting from Tunbridge Wells Girls' School for Boys. My school, but also the former school in Math, will be representing Tunbridge Wells later on this year, on the 18th of July. He'll be running from Hastings to Dover as an Olympic torch runner. He said that it's really pleasing to know that someone else has nominated him to be an Olympic torch runner. Sport's been such an important thing in his life, and the Olympics is the peak of sporting achievements. He thinks that it's hugely important for anyone who enjoys or has his aspirations to see sport. Thank you.
So we have discovered that the Olympic torchbearer is a great inspiration for the country, and everyone is very positive towards it.
That's all from us. Back to the studio.
Thanks for that, Jeremy. With so many people coming over to watch the Olympics, security is a major priority. How will the police deal with the vast mass of people coming to London and the continuous commuters heading to work? Our reporter James gives us this story.
I'm currently standing outside Tunbridge Wells police station. I'm going to be asking the public some questions about Olympic security. Hello. Do you think there are going to be security problems at the Olympic Games?
Yes. The Olympic Games is such a large event, series of events.
There's just going to be loads of people on the underground, so obviously the police can't control that.
I don't think so. I think we've had enough time to prepare.
Do you think the police will be able to deal with this?
Yes, they've got a good track record so far.
What do you think the police should do to combat risks during the Games?
I think a strong police presence backed up with hopefully good intelligence work.
I mean, sure, if they stand around, then people might be a bit freaked out.
I think they should carry on doing what they're doing at the moment, but make greater use of the security forces.
Thank you for your time. We contacted our security correspondent to ask them some questions. These were their answers.
The planning for the security of the Games is very detailed. The London Organising Committee for the Olympic Games has a high level of security. This includes airport-style security for all personnel entering Olympic venues. All police officers, including those from county forces, will be undertaking training in Olympic awareness. I think we are as prepared as we can be. All necessary precautions have been taken and every eventuality planned for. There have been several exercises along with games which have been on the news. Part of this is to actually practice drills, but also to send a message out to terrorists that we are preparing for every eventuality.
There are many mixed views from the people of Tunbridge Wells, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens up the game.
Hello and welcome to Tunbridge Wells Grammar School for Boys, and we are interviewing Greg Clark, our local MP, on how he thinks our local community will be affected by the Olympics and what the benefits will be.
During the time that the Games are going on, we've got training camps going on around the area, including at Buell Water, at Bedgebury for the biking, and actually next door here in the sports centre, fencing and modern pentathlon. There are going to be training camps there, so there's going to be quite a buzz in the area. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We'll remember this for the rest of all our lives. And the opportunity it has to show people what Britain's like, what we've got to offer, to get people from literally every country in the world coming to our country and seeing how fantastic it is to show off our team sports, having people get interested in this. The best way, I think, is to get involved in sports. The local council here have published what they call a passport. It's been sent to all schools, it's available from the council, talking about ways in which you can join in all of the different sports, how young people can get involved in all the different sports. I think it's quite difficult to have a system that's simple for people to apply and then to reserve it for certain categories, to have to kind of prove that it's for children or whatever. So actually I think having a simple system was probably the right thing. All profits that would be made by the Games go back to support sport in the UK. Tunbridge Wells has a great tradition of sportsmanship, and if you think of Olympic sports, Tunbridge Wells in the Paralympics, which of course it's important to remember as well, you've got the Olympics and the Paralympics. Table tennis, we have one of the world's leading table tennis stars that's come from Tunbridge Wells. So the national facilities that we have, these fantastic world-class stadia.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now back to you at the studio.
Thank you, James, and thanks for watching our BBC School Report. I'm Ben.
I'm Arthur.
Goodbye.